Shabbos Kodesh, learning this chud, kol ha'chaylim v'chaylot, all the informal soldiers of Am Yisrael for their health, their safety, everything, mamish, the physical, the spiritual, the emotional. Oh, we have some more chaver coming in. Erev Shabbos Kodesh. It's an amazing thing. So the more of a shemesh, if we look in Otsar Primi Chasidut, which is all, they have multiple volumes on multiple sects in Yiddishkeit and Avos Hashem. So this is focused on this specific volume. Is focused on Shabbos Kodesh and different topics within Shabbos Kodesh. So comes the Me'or V'Shemesh, who I believe was the grandfather of the Pietzesna Rebbe, Rav Klonemas Kamen Shapira. Oh, Amnon, fired up. Kol, and by the way, you guys will have translation B'siyata D'Shmaya. Kol Yimot HaChol Milubasha Orva Kedusha V'Kama Levushim. It's amazing thing throughout the week. Gevalt, it's nice out. It's nice so you can see the skin a little, right? You can see the skin. But throughout the week, mamish. Oh, Tamar, this is so good. Chaim, mamish, fire. Amazing. Throughout the week, it gets a little cold, and we're wearing a lot of layers. We're wearing a lot of jackets. I don't know if you guys are wearing jackets these days, but we're wearing a lot of layers. It's hard to see. It's hard to see the person. Avabevo Shabbos Kodesh Ba Shabbat Ba Menucha. V'az nitgala ha'or haganus l'tzadikim l'kol echad v'echad lefi madrigato. Shabbos, I mean, we even have in this week's Parsha, when Moshe Rabbeinu was speaking to Hashem, he had that radiance, that light, that literally blinded people. And when he was speaking to Am Yisrael, he had to cover his face. So who knows, Shabbos Kodesh, we receive a bechina of that light, right? And we all have a bechina of Moshe Rabbeinu inside of us. So maybe that's what the Mor V'Shemesh is coming to tell us, that on Shabbos Kodesh, you uncover all the layers. And people are able to see the light that we see on Chaim's forehead right now. V'ita b'Gemara, the Shabbos hu echad mishishim ba'olam haba. Shabbos is 1/60th of olam haba. Nimsa yesh lekol echad kor ve'evan bochan lirot madrigato ba'olam haba lefi hagedusha sheyesh lo b'Shabbos Kodesh. Kach yesh lo 60 pamim ba'olam haba. We know, Chavra, that from the more of a shemesh, then we'll expand it a little bit, that what we present ourselves or what we look like on Shabbos is a picture of what our Olam Haba will look like. I think that's what the Rebbe is telling us. Right, so the more we work throughout the week, the more we toil, the more we bake the babkas for Am Yisrael, the more we love Am Yisrael, the more we interact with human beings, the more we learn, the more we daven, even if it's one letter. The more we're coming on and believing that we're in the circle, believing that we're always relevant, that we're always a chelak, we're always part of Am Yisrael. We'll have that picture, we'll have that vision of ourselves in Olam Haba. It's an amazing thing. Rav Moshe Weinberger said once that someone who is looking at the clock on Shabbos will be looking at the clock in Olam Haba. Because Shabbos, right, we know is Olam Haba. The Gemara tells us that this world is one big Erev Shabbos. One big Erev Shabbos. We're constantly toiling in this world, and we get a little taste of it, like we just saw in the Mor V'Shemesh, in the Gemara. We get 1/60th of Olam Haba on Shabbos. We get a little taste of what it's like to mamish experience Shabbos. But when it comes to the next world, it's Kulo Shabbos. It's Kulo Shabbos, like we'll see in a second. So the more we're toiling, the more we're saying L'Kavod Shabbos Kodesh. The more our intentions are in Shabbos, the more our intentions are on good things, doing the next right good step, making the next right move, and believing wholeheartedly that with pshitas, that we're good, that we're mamish good. We'll be able to experience that on the highest level in Olam Haba. That kol lefum avidatei avodato. Mi shetarach v'amal be'erev Shabbos yochal b'Shabbat. Came lefi avodato avodat hakodesh b'Torah tefillah b'chol malchut shemayim It's a crazy thing. I even went over skipped over the line, and we'll conclude on this, that the more we work in this world, the more we work during the week, during the 6 days, on Shabbos, in Olam Haba, we get times 60 that. Times 60 that. So, Chavra, I guess the takeaway message for today is having fun with our preparations when it comes to Shabbos. Having fun, not focusing so much on the numbers. We know the world is very into numbers, and we're very into statistics. We're very into the 160th, the 140th, the 130th. But what we do know is that one effort, one little piece of effort that we have throughout the week, that's with the intentionality of Shabbos. We don't even know how high it is. We don't even know what it means to have a 1/60th of Shabbos, what that means. We could think it's such a low level, but it could just be the highest level there is. So, Chavra, we should just believe in our efforts and know that in the next world, or maybe even in this world, we'll be able to reap the benefits, the fruits, taste the fruits of our labor, the sweetness of our labor, even in this world. And it may not be as a result of the toiling. Maybe the toil itself will become sweet. Maybe, just maybe, the toiling itself in the 6 days of the week will become sweet. Be able to taste a little bit of Shabbos within that avoda. Chavra, Shabbat Shalom. Questions, comments, please feel free.
That was the kind of thing where, like, I don't know, for me, like, I just kind of felt it a lot more than I went into my brain. Like, Shabbat, like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Okay, I mean, your mamish, you're going up. We guys, Chaver, just Chazara, Chaim's mamish. We're seeing a live example of this. Chaim is going up right now. He's mamish going up. He's elevating. He's levitating mamish. So what does the Yetzer Hara do? The Yetzer Hara grabs hold to the ankles, because they see that Nishmas Yisrael is going up level to level to level to level Erev Shabbos. That's why there's the conflict. There's the doubt. There's the fighting. So
We're seeing a live example of that right now.
Yeah, you.
What does that mean? I don't think I'm being dragged down.
You're not. But I'm saying, just in case we have a little bit of interruption, we should know where that's coming from. And Mama should erase it right away. Or you know what? Even saying, you know what? You're trying to deter me from Erev Shabbos, from entering Shabbos. Come along with me. Enjoy the circle as well. Enjoy the circle as well. You know, Rabbi Chaim, quick tangent. Rabbi Nachman has a great Torah when it comes to the circle. There's a circle of joy. People are dancing. It's a beautiful thing. But then you have some chevra on the sidelines who aren't so feeling it. They're not really there. They're in a depressed state. They feel like they don't belong. Rabbi Nachman says that the lowest level of joy is to continue dancing and leaving those chevra out. But the highest level of joy is saying, you know what? Those states and those people and those moments in my life of a little bit of a shift of the mind, of a little bit of a yerida, we're going to bring it into the circle. We're going to bring the sadness itself into the circle, and we're going to transform that sadness into the highest possible joy there is. So, Chavra, b'siyata d'shmaya, we should just bring everyone into the circle of the Shabbos, ourselves, every part of ourselves into Shabbos, and fire it up. B'siyata d'shmaya. Bring everything with us. Shabbos Kodesh. Everything is holy. The food's holy. We're all holy. Gewalt. Shabbos.